Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Phillips Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. On the visitor's sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys have been the talk of the league. What a start, 6-0 to begin this campaign. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His team back after the International Series game a week ago, so we'll see how fresh their legs really are.
To kick off for New York.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go here from Mile High. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They send Sutton in motion. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Abdul Carter, number 3 overall selection. There for the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Broncos first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker on to punt. Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jaxson Dart.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. off the bootleg. Here is Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That one knocked away. That's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze it somewhere. Did not break the play. They're going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jaxson Dart. Touchdown, Giants. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. His kick good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos, nothing.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic first down.
We'll go play action with Nix. Catch made there by Allen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Broncos.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here.
Automatic first down.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field. And that is in the area where usually someone was held. That flag on the guard, Quinn Miners.
Still second down.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball's out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. So they'll go over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever as we are ready to get back underway. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Dexter Lawrence in for the sack. And that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And this is no good.
At the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays. This one on the ground. And this is the idea. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. To the goal line and in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. For Jaxson Dart, milestone moment, his 1st NFL career touchdown pass. Gano on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. The Giants move out on top, 14-0.
14. Broncos, nothing.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Run with Dobbins. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard pickup makes
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Bobby Okereke. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. On 1st down, Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. On the give, it's Tracy. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. John Franklin Myers there to make the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. The outside, caught by Neighbors. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Dart. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. Jonathan Cooper. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. On the play fake, here's Dart. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score! Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Broncos, nothing.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Travel start on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This is an RPO, and quickly he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. And they have been great in the red zone all year. You see the numbers to back that up. They've got 2 touchdowns on 3 trips so far in this one. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's Dart. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And now it's fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Dart. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Dart gonna throw it again. Open man is Robinson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A carry here for Tracy. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. for a couple. It's second down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll try to run one in. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown Giants. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Oh, my son!
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. And the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there. Now it's going to be third down. They send Sutton in motion. Nix from the gun on third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught over the middle by Johnson.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
2nd and inches.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
a shotgun. It's Dart. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
And he's going to have a first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
I love this play call. I mean, what is everyone in the stadium thinking you're going to do, Mike, on 3rd and inches? They think you're going to run, but what do? They go the opposite direction, go with the quick game through the air, and they keep this drive alive.
Let's go. To the air once more is Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To the air again goes Dart. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic first down.
Let's go. 6, 7, 8,
They'll go play action here with Dart. And he's in. Touchdown, New York.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, that final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. The Giants stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Mims. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and They continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
On second down, it's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. The Chiefs are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's Jalen Hurts on target to his big play receiver, Devontae Smith. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Eagles come away with a victory. They win by 6. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Alvin Kamara. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Saints have no problems in this one. They get it done in blowout fashion. There's a look at the rest of the scores from Week 7. Baltimore and Buffalo not pictured. They are on the bye. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive. A one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense. And their running back set to go once more. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. This is Cam Scatterboo. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Scatterboo. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 14 on the pickup. First down, Giants.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
1st and 10. They'll go again with Scatterboo. Into the secondary again. And he will go all the way. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
To kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Working out of the gun. It's in trouble, and down he goes. Deontay Banks, the former first-round pick, in from his corner spot to make the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. They got 14 there. Didn't get it by much, but they do pick up the first down.
First down.
Here's Dobbins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing, Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Broncos will cut into that lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening as the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run with Tracy. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. They'll come up here 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Dart. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. On the ground, it's Scatterboo. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Ryan Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Allen in motion. Nix now on first and 10. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
At the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Kayvon Thibodeau in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down. Back to throw is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants add on to their already sizable lead.
Broncos 3.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At
The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Allen in motion. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. He takes off. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 25-yard.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 15-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And the Broncos are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Tight end going in motion here. Dobbins. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they are into the end zone for the 1st time today. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Defense.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jaxson Dart heading back out to the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbury. And he's going to be down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down, Giants.
Go! 70 Lions.
On first and 10, here is Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. 19, go.
On the give, Scatterbury. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And the Giants first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Right back to Scatterbury on first down. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Broncos' 22-yard line.
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's Scatterbury. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
60 Bison.
Dart gonna hold on to it himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Jaxson Dart, touchdown, Giants. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and through. The Giants will add one more onto their big lead.
Broncos 10. To kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Run with Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, my son!
They send Sutton in motion. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Third down and 9. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Scatterboot. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 35-yard line.
Up the middle with Scatterboot. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Finito. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Whoa! And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot with Mims. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So a road win here for the Giants. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.